Welcome to Blacksburg, Virginia, home to a team that brings this lunch pail each and every game, the Virginia Tech Hokies. We are in full-on stripe-out mode as the fans doing their part to try to distort the vision of the visitors. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Syracuse Orange, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Hokies offense will take the first swing of the game. Sometimes you sense that what the kids call swagger is a false bravado. This dude is nothing but real at wide receiver.
Yeah, he's got that speed, and you see DBs, they're probably watching him come on the field right now, and they understand it's going to be a long game. This guy can go get it. He can run. He can do a little bit of everything at the wide receiver spot.
On second down, looking again to throw. Fires to the big fella. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. To the ground to try to pick up the first. The Hokies will keep this drive going. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He rifles one deep down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Will they keep it on the ground again here on third down? They'll try to power their way ahead. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Hokies are moving quickly down the field. He'll come out throwing on first down. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. This offense has a second down play. Caught over the middle. It's just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Gets it out fast. Open space at the 25. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Hokies!
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown, everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put together an 81-yard drive, and the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Syracuse Orange will go on offense for the first time. One matchup to watch in this one is how well do the backers tackle in space, David?
Yeah, and you've got to have great linebackers to get this guy on the ground. And they've got it. So it's going to be an interesting matchup. A lot of head-to-head battles, linebacker versus running back.
Yeah, tackling him in space, but also covering him out of the backfield. These two dudes are going to be shadowing each other all game long.
Got the quick pass. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Back to pass, it's Vasco. He makes the connection. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Syracuse right back at it. They'll go to the counter. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Syracuse will send out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Hokies will punt this one away.
Number 10 on to kick it away.
His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Leaves it with the running back.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
Dropping back, it's Basco. Feeling some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone. My rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Chunked it away just as he was hit. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. The Orange will have to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go.
Afterburner's coming. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. He keeps throwing it like this for the Hokies, and the defense will have to sleep with one eye open.
And the defense is going to have to grip those pillows tight because when the QB gets going and spinning it with the ability to run the football too and the diversity in this offense, it can be tough, and the Hokies fans will be excited.
Now on first down from the 28. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Second and goal coming up. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. It's still third and goal. He's got it. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Don't just get the ball, score with the ball, and the defense did. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. The defense comes up with the fumble and takes it to the house.
The old scoop and score. Create the fumble, pick that puppy up, take it to the house. Great job by the defense, not only forcing the turnover, but getting points out of it.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. The give to the tailback. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Syracuse right back at it. It'll be a draw. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Quick pass on the jet motion. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. Syracuse will be forced to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch, called for and made. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first and get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. And you just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
And the Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Syracuse will send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A low line drive and not his best work. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to run for it. Discards a man. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense. So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. He wants to throw it quickly to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Fitzgerald. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. He's looking to throw it. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Leaves it with the back. Fighting off the defender. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. He's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. 3rd and goal, where the strong come through. From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
24, Syracuse, 0.
He'll bring it out. It's Cross. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 2-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Fast motion from the offense. From the gun, the running back looking for room. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Caught in the backfield, it's James. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. You've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. The Orange will have to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a 1st down. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now on 2nd down. Now they'll run the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
It is perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Looking to move it through the air. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got his man on the right. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. Back to throw, it's Vasco. He makes the grab. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. They're going to throw it again. Lets it fly. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Unloads to the wideout. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. Syracuse will be forced to punt. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on that.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
Makes the grab. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Got it. They will score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses out.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called